Now what we're going to do today is we're going to have a look at how to extract some data from a PDF file. Now this is a really useful tool to have in a finance team because frequently you get information in a PDF file, frequently invoices, and trying to do some validation of the information in the PDF or just trying to extract the data so you can do some basic data analysis can often be a bit of a pain. So why is that? So if you try and extract data from a PDF, what you generally end up doing is trying to drag your cursor along the top of the information and then pressing Ctrl+C to copy it, and then going into an Excel file, pressing Ctrl+V and pasting the information in. Then what you frequently find is that the information that you paste into the Excel workbook, it's got some funny characters, it's in a format that you're not quite expecting, and then you've got to set about cleaning it if you can clean it at all. Alternatively, when you try and drag the cursor along the information that you want in the PDF file, then the PDF won't let you at all, so you can't access the data that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to show how you can extract this data using PowerQuery. So we've got a nice little data set right in the middle of the screen showing the services that we've purchased as our company, and then we're going to show how we can extract this using PowerQuery. So here we are in Power BI. Now it's really easy to connect to a PDF file using PowerQuery in Power BI because there's a ready-made connector ready to use for us. So all we need to do is go to Get Data, and then we go to More, and then we can see right in the middle of the screen that we've got the PDF option. If it doesn't come up for you, then just go to the search bar at the top and then just type in PDF and it'll pop up. So I will select PDF and then click Connect. Now, as usual, just as if you were connecting to an Excel file, Power BI pops open a Windows Explorer menu and you can select where your PDF file is. So I'll just select the PDF invoice and then select Open. And there we go. We've got our parameter options down the side. So if I just click on Table 1, then we can see the data set that was right in the middle of the PDF screen. So PDFs, when you try and connect them in PowerQuery, then PowerQuery brings up a couple of options. First, you've got your table option, and this shows the data sets which Power BI recognizes as the meat of what you're trying to extract. But you can also connect to a page, which basically just shows you all of the information which is available on the page, and Power BI tries to get it in the format that it recognizes it on the PDF. So as you can see, it's really easy to connect to a PDF using PowerQuery and Power BI, but it's more difficult to do it in Excel. So let's have a look. So here I am in a blank Excel file, and if I go to Get Data, so the normal way to get into PowerQuery, I can scroll through all the different options and we'll see there's no available option for us to connect directly to a PDF. But that's okay because the code, the M code to connect to the PDF, that still exists in PowerQuery and Excel, so we can use that instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to connect to a blank query. So here we go, here comes the PowerQuery editor. And as we can see, that what we would normally see if we were connecting directly to a file or a folder is we'd see some information coming up in the main preview screen. But because we've got a blank query open, we haven't got any of that. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to type some code into the formula bar at the top. So I'll put in an equals first. And then I'm going to start using the pdf.tables function. Up comes IntelliSense with my options, so I'll just select that and press Tab. Then I want to open a bracket, and now I want to put in file.content. Then want another set of brackets, and now I want to put in the file address of the PDF that we want to attach to. So I've just copied and pasted that in. And there we go, we've got the address as you can see, and then right at the end we've then got this comma and then an implementation equals 1.1, which is the second parameter of our pdf.tables function. And that's it, so I'll just press return and we'll get hopefully something in the preview screen. Okay, there we go. So now this looks quite similar to what we had in Power BI. We've got the option to either filter on a page or a table. So I'm going to use the table So I will filter just for the table option. And now we can select to open our data set. So I'll go to the data column on the right hand side and then press the twin outward arrows. Then up pops our menu showing which columns are available. They look good, so I'll click OK. Okay, now over on the right hand side, we can see the data set that we had within our invoice. So I don't want the other columns. So while these are all highlighted, I just right click and press remove other columns. And then just to finish off this transformation, I'm going to promote this first row into the headers section. And there we go. That's pretty much this transformation complete. There we go. Nice and straightforward. Just that nice, neat little data set extracted from a PDF.